So it's been about a year since I finished the game room. Probably 13 months. It was a quick update video, kind of how it's holding up. Turn the lights on real quick. It's in the 20s, I think, right now. It's actually kind of not quite hail, but it's not rain. There's just ice falling from the sky right now. It's in the mid 20s outside, and as you, this little space heater says it's 63 degrees down there. Yeah, as long as they're running, the insulation works really well, considering the windows are not phenomenal at all. They're very thin, not insulating at all. So with 3 of those, and this one over here, and this other little fireplace heater kind of helping out a bit, which it doesn't pump out that much heat, I've noticed. It's very comfortable in here. The doorknob, I did a video on it. It's a smart lock thumb reader thing. I have no complaints with it. It's worked phenomenally. I just love it. It's fantastic. Still haven't done the lights. These heaters will be replaced in probably about a month. I'm gonna get a mini heating and cooling mini split and set it up in this area, probably. It's the most convenient place for install, and yeah. My Nighthawk mesh network router is still working really well. We've got a satellite here, another one on the other side of the window out in my house, and that one's connected to the one in my living room, and it works really. Got fast internet out here, and I didn't have to wire anything, so well worth the money. I love it. I would recommend it to anybody. Let's see. Have my lighting here, and then some extra accent lighting on the side. It's really cheap. Just LED strips. I'd like to get something a little better at some point. I've also got them, as you saw earlier, going along and back behind here. One handy thing about that is if I'm not out here for a little bit, sometimes the power will drop. It's not just the building, but just in general. Intercounty electric in my area just kind of sucks sometimes. Power will just drop and it'll kick back on instantly, basically. But these guys will not kick back on automatically. So if I look out here and it's dark, I can tell by the light if it's usually it's red and very easy to see through the windows from the house. If it's not red, I can tell that the power's gone out and I need to come out here and kick these back on. But yeah, they'll be replaced pretty soon, probably a month. Got these lights installed up here or over here. I don't know when that'll happen. This ladder is not holding up very well. It's actually splitting up here. My daughter's loft area, watch this break while I'm up here, isn't finished yet. I keep putting it off. I really want to pull these up and add a little bit more support, because she's fine up here, but if she wants me to get up here, I have to, it kind of, you can feel it kind of bowing. But I'm going to lay it out with the carpet, little stick-on carpet squares. Just, yeah, she still loves it up here. She's got her Thanksgiving tablecloth and everything. Another handy thing about this ladder, though, is she's playing with my Harry Potter wand she got me. Is if I don't want this here, I can literally just pick it up and slide it back up there. Yeah. Here's the wall of game stuff. Kind of interesting stuff. Here's my Lunar Silver Star Story complete that Majin Powers sent me years and years and years ago on Pete's Gameroom forum. My original Game Boy box from when I was a kid. Got 1, 2, 3 Nintendo Switches. One for me, my wife, and my daughter. Believe it or not, the light is not my daughter's, it's my wife's. Some random stuff up here. Nathan Drake, Skyrim Dragon, Ella Kid. Some posters I got from my friend Will good God, 23 years ago. From Nintendo Power at his house. He's just been moving around ever since. My Chris Cornell shrine with my Audioslave, Soundgarden, Chris Cornell merchandise and stuff. Star Wars books, Lord of the Rings, some Audioslave magazines, vinyls, and yearbooks, and Zelda, strategy guides, random books, just this mess right here. The awful little thing full of wires and controllers. My entertainment center has seen better days. It's about 10 years old, and you can't really tell here, but it is sagging like bad. Because this is a big old heavy 65-inch 1080p 3D TV that's probably 10 years old or so. And then my grandma's old CRT with my Switch on top. All of my consoles are connected to this one. My modern consoles are over here. All of my retro ones are wired all the way over to the CRT. My Audio Technica Bluetooth. Yeah, just random stuff. Yeah, it's holding up really well in here. My computer desk is holding up really well. The IKEA special with a butcher block top. My monitor is pitiful. It's like a 24-inch. Yeah. 1 year later, it's holding up really well. I don't know if I guess we can look in. Ugh. It's a disaster. Oh boy. I don't know why I don't keep the door in here closed. Some random guitars I found places. Old DVDs. They just kind of get relegated back here. Old computers. Old laptops. Laptop boxes. I have a problem with boxes. I just keep them. I don't know why. At one point, for whatever reason, I took all my slip covers off of my Blu-rays. I don't know why. And I stuck them in there. I stopped doing that. I kind of want to put them back in there on at some point. My massive PS5 box that just kind of doesn't have anywhere to go at the moment. My Nightcrawler poster that I want to get framed. I also want to get a Collateral one with Tom Cruise. Just two phenomenal movies. Got that gorgeous Dodge Challenger in the background. And I still haven't figured out how to do my other kind of older retro games. They're just sort of in a holding space for right now. Got some random collector's stuff back here. Game Boy colors and stuff. Super Nintendo and N64 and PlayStation. Oh boy. PS2. My GameCube games are back behind there. All my NES. The Genesis. Just random junk. I made an attempt to clean in here the other day, like a month ago, and I managed to move this pile over here from over there. Didn't accomplish very much. Yeah, let's just turn the light off. Let's pretend that doesn't exist in there. Yeah, I love this game room. There's a couple more improvements I want to do. Finish my daughter's little princess loft up there until she stopped using it. Then I'll, I guess, put stuff up there. New entertainment center. The mini split's gonna be just a lifesaver. Um, Replacing the windows. My brother and I are gonna climb under in the spring when it kind of warms up a little bit, and we're gonna insulate under the floorboards better because it's not really any insulation under there. So I'll just pay him to do it because he's a lot skinnier than I am. So yeah, it's just fun time. Better look at all my Blu-rays and PS4, PS3, Xbox One, my least played console, even though I've got games for it. I don't know. All my 360 games, a couple Xbox games, Switch, Wii U, Wii. Oh, there's my GameCube games. Gotta move them out here. All my handheld games, the 3DS, DS, Vita, PSP. Good grief. I moved my PS5 games over here because I just ran out of space. They were up there at the top of all the PlayStation games, but I bought too many. My Nintendo Power magazines. I need to get those kind of organized a little better. Yeah, put a curtain up so people can't see when nobody's in here. I don't want to get robbed. I've got cameras and everything, but we got a lot of crackheads here, and the only thing I don't like is having to run back and forth in the rain. That really sucks. 2 o'clock restroom breaks when you're been drinking alcohol all night and you've got to run back and forth to the house to use the restroom. And just the fact that all of my stuff is not in my house. My backyard's fenced in. Like I said, I've got cameras. I've got a motion light on the front, but freaking crackheads, man, they're awful. Yeah, and then the game station, my crappy old recliner with my Star Wars blanket that my wife and daughter got me with Darth Vader. I was using it as a curtain, but it's really soft and warm. I do want to get some better light darkening, room darkening, whatever, light blocking curtains. At least over this one, because when you're sitting here during the day playing games, especially if it's a dark one, you've got a crap ton of light. It sucks. So I may just get a black curtain and put underneath that one. I'd kind of put the Zelda shirt up just to kind of block it a little bit. It didn't help very much, but yay! And then my gaming PC, and all the crap on my desk that I'm just so cluttery. I was so excited to get these shelves, these little drawers and stuff, to have a place to put crap, and it still ends up on my desk. And there's my daughter's movies that will eventually go up into her princess loft. Put a little 32-inch TV in there and a Blu-ray player, and she'll be all set. Little couch, and she'll be able to study, watch YouTube and play Roblox while I'm down here playing games and watching YouTube and playing stuff that's not Roblox. Did your kids play Roblox? Because it's just not very fun. I don't know. But yeah. That's it. 1 year later, 13 months later in the game room, and it's working out great. If you've got the means and space for it, and you need something, 12 by 32 foot portable shed is phenomenal. So thanks for watching. Bye.